First of all, it's so good to be here. My 5 minutes haven't started yet, so I need to talk quick. So good to be here. Oh, there it goes. And so rich. What a blessing, guys, to come into this room with you guys who are leading and taking steps out. Just humbled. Thank you for letting me be here. My talk's going to be super complicated, so I'm going to have like 20 slides. It's going to be really hard. Actually, I don't have any slides. It's going to be super simple. I'm going to say two things the whole time. One, serving others will change your life. Two, serving with your small group will transform your small group. Those are two things. It's not complicated, but it's true. Let me illustrate with a couple of quick stories. In 2005, right after Hurricane Rita hit, we were living in Texas. I went over to Louisiana, actually Mississippi, kind of on the border by Biloxi, with my dad, and we were running a relief line. I'm talking about a relief line where people come to get what they need to survive, all right? If you don't know, Hurricane Katrina hit, Rita came right after, and these people are already low-income people in this area. They were hurting badly. I was just starting out kind of getting my own faith. I was 27 years old. I had turned my life over to God. And I was not prepared for this. Okay? People are coming, kids coming through the line who are scared, hungry, needed diapers, babies who needed formula because they hadn't had it in 3 days. There's no power, no water in the area. It was a tough situation, and I was not prepared for it. But here's what I want to tell you. In the darkness, you can see a light. In the darkness, you can see a light. It wasn't my light that I saw that transformed me. It wasn't my light. I'll tell you a story. 82-year-old man, this tall, hunched over, came through the line and said, "Can I help you? What do you need?" Well, he needs some medicine for his wife, who's 82, in the shelter, because she has this cough that's keeping her up at night. We didn't have the medicine. I said, can I get anything else? He told me he lost everything, house is gone, no insurance, been poor all his life, doesn't know where he's going to go. And I didn't know what to say. Like I said, I wasn't ready for that. But here's what happened. I said, all I knew to say, are you going to be okay? He said, "Son, do you know the living God?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, then you know, I know him too, and you know I'll be okay." All right. So that changed my life. I met Jesus in a whole new way right there, right? Serving will change your life. Fast forward 5 years, my wife and I are leading a small group in Texas. This was the small group. It's like the Bad News Bears of small groups, all right? Or the Chicago Bears of small groups, maybe. I like the Bears, but it is true. My wife and I'm talking about two guys fresh out of prison, all of different backgrounds, to a woman who was born to a surgeon in Waco, very successful, but she had lost her faith, thought she had all the answers, was a professor. So we get into a room and we're trying to discuss things and we're just not clicking. You know, it's like the communication is so different, right? That it's not coming together. So my wife and I, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to serve together. Let's find a project and do it. So I said, you know what? That's good, but let's go in there and let's say, whatever you guys want to do, let's do it. Came into the room. I'm on staff at the church, all right? Came into the room. Guys, what do you want to do? Ex-gangbanger. Let's do a casino night. I'm like, all right. Might get me fired, but yeah, let's do it. Let's roll with it. Did it. Long story short, they bought in. We raised a bunch of money. We bought a well in a South American village. It was great. Came to get back together. The group is together. Okay. Serving will transform your group. Okay. Last thing, real quick. I saw something on the Facebook page last week. It was saying, what does it mean to do life together? No Christianese. It's a great question on the small group Facebook page. Look it up if you're not on there. What can we do to do life together? What does that mean? Well, I say that we look at what Jesus did. All right? What does life mean? What do we do? So go home after this, Google serving others, the poor, the orphans, the widows, your church. Google that, then I think we'll know what we need to do as life, and then we can just do it together as a group. Serving will change your life. Serving will transform your small group. Thank you.